Hello and welcome to part 3 of Super Mario 64 here on 100% here on... Whoa, I nearly knocked the microphone over. Let's try that again. Hello and welcome to part 3 of Super Mario 64 on 100% here on Super Retroid. Yay! Now, this is the second time I've recorded this because something went incredibly wrong. I don't know what it was, but it was very annoying. Anyway, let's talk about Super Mario. And we're in the first... Is it called course? What's it called? Course 1. Alright, they're called courses, they're not called levels. So we're going to do the first one, try and get as many as we can. I think this is the Wings to the Sky one. We'll give it a go, but I know for a fact that if you get the wing cap, it becomes a lot easier. You can just fly it in one go. Otherwise, when we get up to this little island with the tree on it, it does take a few attempts to get all the coins. What there is like a ring of coins and then one in the middle, and you have to fly through the one in the middle, and blah, 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 and then you get a number come up, and you've got to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you get the star. It's a little bit, well, it's a bit difficult without the wing cap, so we'll probably have a quick attempt at it. Because I'd like to do the levels in order, but I'll probably forget. I'll probably just get bored and go, fuck it, we'll do it in whatever order we want, thank you, Super Mario. If I sound a bit hoarse, it's because I've had a Findus lasagna, and they are full of horse. Apparently horse is actually quite lean, there's not really any fat on it, so it does taste a little bit, which is probably why they've used it in all those meals, is because it's not very fatty and you don't get like the residue and stuff, so it looks a bit nicer, I suppose. But anyway, that's here nor there. Yes, Super Mario. I sound a bit hoarse. I've got a bit of a, not a sore throat, just a bit of a stiff voice, I guess you could call it. Just feeling a little bit run down. Didn't get much sleep last night. I got about 4 hours sleep, and that's all I've been getting at the moment. I don't know what the hell is wrong with me. Got a bit of a headache. It's not as bad as it was actually. It seems to be going finally after about a week. But yeah, see, we've got to get through the middle of those coins, and we got 1. So this is going to take at least 5 attempts, which is a bit of a pain. We'll probably get bored before then and cancel and go for a little wander or something. So yeah, get back in the cannon and fire our ass way up there. Now, what I don't understand about this game is when you fire yourself in a cannon and land on the ground, you're absolutely fine, no damage whatsoever. However, if you fall off a ledge or something and land on the ground, you take damage. Okay, that makes no sense, but whatever, it's just one of those things you have to get used to. And anyway, if you do fall off a ledge or something, if you press the Z button, which is the button underneath the controller, you do this ground pound thing, and you don't take any damage anyway, as long as you're close enough to the ground or something like that. So, there's ways around it anyway. Now, talking of things Super Mario, me and my little boy watched the Super Mario Brothers movie the other day. What a load of crap. Actually, it's not a load of crap. I actually really enjoyed it. It's got nothing in common with these games at all. Well, apart from the characters are called Mario and Luigi. Well, actually, most of the characters are called by their normal names. But it's not a bad film. It's not gonna win any awards, but I quite like it. There's a bit of a nostalgia value to it. It could be 1,000 times worse. And seriously, when they're making a film about Super Mario, what are they gonna do, really? It's amazing one got made in the first place. I'm surprised that Nintendo let them have the license to do it, because they just fudged it. But not the worst film I've ever seen, by a mile. And my little boy loved it. But he loves Ninja Turtles, so I'm not playing that, by the way. Well, I will do it on the A to Z, but I won't be doing it in like a playthrough or anything, because I don't think it's that good. I think when you look back at it, you're like, oh yeah, I used to love that game, and I used to love it too. But you play it now, and it's like, oh god, it's a bit of a traipse through a piss hole or something like that. Anyway, we're not talking about Ninja Turtles. I do, however, like the new cartoon. And apparently, well, not apparently, truthfully, is that the right word? No. The voice of Raphael in the original series that was in the 80s, 90s is now the voice of Donatello in the new series. So I was listening to his voice thinking, I know that voice. Did he do a voice before? And then I looked it up online and it was like, fair enough. And there is talk of there is in production a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie, a live action movie. And that's also something me and my boy have watched recently, is those live action movies from the 90s. The first one, I'd say, is pretty good. And as a child, I loved it. The second one, they're starting to lose ideas, and the third one is just awful. They just got really sloppy with it. The costumes aren't great. The mouths don't move properly. It's just awful. But yeah, they're making a new one. I'm going to guess that the turtles are going to be probably CGI. But good news. Megan Fox is in it as April O'Neil. Job done. There's a bit of, I don't know if it's controversy, but weirdness to it with... I'm getting out there, by the way. I'm going to wait until I've got the wing cap. So I've got to get, I think it's 10 stars before I can get the wing cap. So we'll get to that and then we can go back to that level and hopefully get that star. But yeah, the boss of April O'Neil is called... is it Burn? Burn or Vern? I think it's Burn. Doesn't really matter. But in the cartoon, it's a white male. And in this new film, it's a black female. I mean, I've got nothing against her being black. Not a racist, maybe. It's just like... the character is a white male. That's not being racist. That's just how it is. It's like having... how do we do it? Let's say we have a film... Let's say White Men Can't Jump. The black basketball player cannot be played by a white man. It would be stupid. And this is a white man. I know they change things and shit, and we have to do equality and all that, but seriously, it's just stupid. And it's the same in... well, not quite the same. In Man of Steel, the boss of the Daily Planet is played by Lawrence Fishburne, who's obviously a black man. But originally, I guess, in the original films and in Superman Returns, he was a white man, and I guess in the comic books, he was a white man. So that's not too bad. It's not that different. But this is total change. It's gone from being a man to a woman and being from white to black. But whatever. It's not a major character. So if they had April O'Neil as a blooming as a man in drag, I think there'd be uproar. But they haven't. So anyway, this is the racy slidey stage, and there's another one of these hidden in the castle, which is cool. I think we all know about the shortcut. If you follow that line of coins, you go through a little tunnel and you get a bit quicker. But I'm going to try and practice because in the next few stars on this course, you have to race a penguin down the course, and you have to do it the proper way. You can't cheat by going through the tunnel. You can cheat by jumping off the course and going to a lower bit. That is okay on the penguin. You just can't go through the shortcut. It must be something to do with the way the game's programmed or something. But yes, second attempt. I should really have done that. Or was it third attempt? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. But I should have done it first time, really. Now, the controls on this are brilliant. They really are. Yeah, they're very responsive. You always do feel like you're in control. However, my controller has seen better days. I've got quite a few controllers. I think I've got 4. I've got the green one out because it's cool. And I think the analog stick is it's getting a little bit stiff. It doesn't seem to be working as well. So it may need a bit of a clean up or something, or might have to get another one out, but I'll persevere. Anyway, yeah, I'm probably going to do another game alongside this one, so have this on 100% and do another game as well. I have recorded some footage of Blast Corps because I absolutely love it. So I'll probably release some of that fairly soon after this. Or it might have even come out by now, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I get an idea in my head. I still haven't done Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg either. I haven't recorded anything for that. I really am going to at some point. There was another game I was going to play. Oh yeah, I've got, I'm getting, at some point, Rayman Legends. Well, I'm borrowing it off a friend. So I'll probably do a video of that, and that'll be the most recent game that I can probably review, because that came out a couple of weeks ago. So I'm probably going to do a video on that. I think I'll do a game over on that, and just play it from the start, see how far I get. I think that'll be good. Anyway, I'm jamming 2 videos together in this one, so there's going to be a slight pause in about 20 seconds, and then it will continue, and we'll crack on with Super Mario 64. You know what? My editing skills are so good, you probably won't even notice that anything has happened. You'll probably just be like, oh, right, why did he even mention it? And I probably shouldn't have. I probably just kept my mouth shut. So, yeah, cool mountain. Nice. See you in a bit. Like now. See, it was like nothing had happened. Anyway. Okay, we're gonna have a little bit of a wander around, because there's some exciting stuff here, there, and everywhere. There are, of course... yeah, there are 30 odd... Sorry, I completely lost it then. There are about 30 different stars hidden around the castle. Some of them in secret stages, some of them you have to catch a rabbit, I think. There are some on the wing cap stages. So that's about 5, and there's 30 of the bloody things, so God knows where the rest are. I'll probably have to look at a guide on the internet at some point and realise what the hell I'm doing, because I honestly have no idea. I mean, I could probably do the ones in the stages, no problem, because they give you a little bit of a hint as to what you're supposed to do. But the ones actually where the magic ones, the secret ones, not a bloody clue. I haven't played this for a long time. I probably haven't played it for good 5-6 years. I wouldn't have thought. And I was going to say 7, but no, it's less than that. I've definitely seen it fairly recently. Anyway, I'll concentrate now. I'll concentrate as much as I can do, because I'm actually starting to fall asleep. I've been playing a bit of, while I've been waiting for these videos to, what's it called? Compile is the word? I've been playing a bit of FIFA 13. Not FIFA 14, FIFA 13. I'm not interested in the new one. Not until I can afford an Xbox One. Then I'll probably... I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm trying to get up a stupid wall. I'm not going to be able to make it. Stupid Mario. Stupid Mario. Pooper Mario. Yeah, so I've been playing FIFA 13. I don't really like football, to be honest. I love sport video games. They are a passion of mine. I've watched the AVGN, the Angry Video Game Nerd. He did a sports special and he was playing Atari games, and he doesn't like sports games at all. And he doesn't like sport. I don't really like sport. I like Formula 1, that's about it. But sports video games I love. I absolutely love. Ever since I played Blades of Steel on the NES, I've been hooked. I just bloody love them, they're great. There's something about them. There's something about the repetitiveness of them that I just absolutely adore. But anyway, can't go into there until we've got a key, so we're going to have to go back to where we were, but we'll try a different door, shall we? Are we going here yet? Yep. I don't know what stage is behind here. I think it's probably... Oh, it's probably that water one. Oh no, I don't like the water stages. It is the water one. Oh, bloody hell. Oh well. Let's see if we can get them out of the way before we drown. It's a curious thing. There's always a water stage in a lot of platformers, and I think they're universally hated, aren't they? Especially if there's an oxygen gauge. Hate it. You have to go down and then breathe and then come back up and get some air and go back down, and then you have to go through bubbles. And it's the same in Sonic the Hedgehog, where you have to collect bubbles, and some of those stages are hard as nails. Even in the first Sonic, the underwater stages are ridiculously hard. But anyway, we're not talking about Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, I was talking about Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg, and the reason I want to do that is because I think it's one of the first Sega games on a Nintendo console, and that just, at the time, that blew my mind. But obviously Nintendo are in trouble too, or so we're led to believe. So we could see Nintendo and Sega on the PlayStation. That's just weird. I don't know how that's going to work. Sonic versus Mario. I mean, we've already had the Mario Sonic London Olympic Games, and it's amazing how well those characters work together. I mean, in a sort of design aspect, they do sort of fit in each other's universe. it's very weird. Obviously, there are some tweaks to the character design, but overall, those games work. I quite like these games actually. That's one of the few Wii games I think, sort of party game-ish, that I like. But I love Track and Field on the NES, and I really like the Sydney 2000 game. That was good. There was like a training bit before, and then you go into the events. Some of the events were hard. I think there was a cycling one which I never ever got any good at all. But it's the ones where you mash buttons, fine, or a little bit of skill. But anything where you have to move it in like a rhythm or something, I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Fudge that shit. Anyway, I really do want to get a Wii U. I really want to play the new Super Mario game. Is it New Super Mario Brothers Wii U? Is that what it's called? Something like that. But that looks great. I've played it in the game shop. You know the one I'm talking about, the one I just said. And me and my boy both love that. So I think that'd be a great game to get. It looks like a fun system, but it's whether people still support it. It's whether video games companies are going to support it for long enough. Because I'm not going to buy it if there's not going to be any games for it. What would be the point? How the fuck do you... No. Right, you have to get these chests in order. That's not the right one. Nor is that one. Sorry, Mario. I'll try the other one. It's going to be the one at the back. Oh no, we're running out of air, for God's sake. It's a shame you can't just punch that block in the middle of the water and get the star. There's got to be some way of doing it, surely. There's got to be like a cheat where you don't even have to do these stupid chests. But we will find that out in due course. Probably not. So we have to go down here, you have to open the chest in order, and then you have to climb up the steps, I guess you can call them. Is it this one? You have to be so precise. Oh, his head was popping through the chest there. Bit of glitch there, but never mind. So it was the one at the back. Thanks. It's just guesswork. It's a shame there's not like a hint or something. Like a way of finding out which order to do them in, rather than just guessing. But there we go. We're going to get the right one. Yes! Can we do them all in a row? Get the bubble, douchebag. This is either going to be brilliant or rubbish. I'll go for that one. I think the middle one's probably last. Yes! Have it! Now we can get the star finally. Just one more chest. Now, the trick here, which I will probably fuck up. Get the bubbles. Get the bubbles. Get the bubbles! Alright, now, turn around quickly. And the trick here is to get up as far as you can before the water comes down. Makes it a little bit easier. Yeah. The good thing is, if you start sliding, just jump and you land back on your feet, and then you can jump up to a platform or something like that. So, this bit can be a bit tricky, but actually, I'm finding this relatively easy today. I must have my Super Mario pants on, or my special lucky socks, or something. I don't have lucky socks. I barely have socks, to be honest. Most of them have got holes in. I've got to go and buy some new ones, like all of them, because they're all dying. Anyway, that's another star. We're at 6 now. Yeah, we're racking them up. We're getting pretty far into this game. Well, not pretty far, but we're making good progress, I think. I don't claim to be a master at any game, but I've definitely got at least some skill. We'll go back in here. We've got, what, a minute and a half left? Can we get a... no, it's a bloody eel. Now, I remember these bits being quite difficult, but actually, I think I just don't have any patience. Maybe that's all it is. I'm sure we can do this one. This one, you've got to get the eel out, and then I think the star is just attached to his tail, or something like that. Give it a crack. See what happens. Where is the idiot? Oh, there's a star down there. Oh, no, I think that's a different mission for that one. I think we have to do something. You have to... I can't remember how you get that one. Is that... I think that might be the red coin one. Where you get all the red coins and then that whirlpool thing goes away. So we've got to lure this son of a bitch out. try not to kill ourselves. Great, we're running out there. Thank God. Good. Go back up the top. Oh God, we're running out of time now. See, this is the trouble. This is why I'm going to do 20-minute videos from now on, because at least I only have to do this once every 20 minutes rather than every 10 minutes, because that was getting a pain in the ass. Right, go down quickly. Quickly, we can get the start, and we can get out of it in roughly 20-minute run time, he says. It's probably over already. Yeah, it is. Brilliant. Brilliant. Brilliant stuff. First attempt. Oh, come on. His head went through it. Have it. Right, 7 stars. Done. Tune in next time for more Super Mario antics. Oh, I haven't got it yet. Oops. Yes, tune in next time for more Super Mario. May even do a half-an-hour episode. See how I feel. My computer might explode if I try to compile that amount of footage at once, but it's worth a go, I think. Give it a crack. Thanks for tuning in. I'll try and be a bit more exciting next time. Maybe.